Did you know that your heart never lies? It can never lead you astray. And that following the impulses of your heart can lead you to your richer destiny. Doesn't that sound wonderful? So why don't we? Many years ago, Carl Jung said that your vision for your life will become clear only when you look into your heart. He said, those who look outside dream, and those who look inside awaken. Several years ago, I founded a non-traditional church, and I pastored it for 9 years. And after 9 years, I was totally burned out. And so my husband and I decided that we would go to the Southwest, to the desert. And it was a wonderful, rejuvenative time. And yet I always had this little should. Shouldn't I be back there in the Midwest pastoring this church? And one day I was sitting in meditation, and I wrote in my journal, would it be okay if all I did for the rest of my life was teach? I have to tell you, I burst into tears. I cried from the relief of not having to do a should, pastor a church, which was wonderful, by the way, but it wasn't what my heart longed to do. And I cried for the joy that my heart was leading me to my true calling. Every one of us has a heartbeat connected to divine wisdom. The heart is the first organ of the body to develop. Did you know that? And as such, it is the seat of first intelligence in our life. What a beautiful thing to know we could follow our heartbeat, follow our heart calling. When I'm, as a coach and as a spiritual mentor, when I'm working with clients and they're stuck, I will often ask them, what is your heart telling you about this? And, you know, if they can't come up with an answer, I know they're not hooked in to their heart, to their true self. And so we work on developing their intuition. Heart Math Institute, I know many of you know about them, they teach that the heart intelligence underlies cellular organization and guides and evolves organisms toward increased order, awareness, and coherence of their body's systems. Well, our spiritual or metaphysical heart does the same thing, only more, because it is connected to all life, and so it reaches out to, we don't even know, it reaches out to the farthest limits, calling us to the next work that is ours, to the next decision that is right for us. But we have to be willing to do 3 things. So here they are. We have to stop pretending we don't know. It sounds so stupidly simple, doesn't it? But as human beings, we always want things to be hard. We don't like the easy way. Well, if you stop pretending that you don't know your destiny, what might happen? You might begin to figure it out. And how many people do you know who go from one psychic to another looking for that person to tell them what their destiny is? Guilty. I did that a few times too. Nothing wrong with that, provided I come back in and start listening within. So first, stop pretending we don't know. Second, affirm often, and especially when we're very doubtful, affirm wait a minute, my heart knows. My heart is beating with divine wisdom. It knows my destiny. It knows what's the next right step for me. And then the third is to trust.